Hey YouTube, my name is Michael and welcome to The Conservative Liberal. So today I'm going to tell you my walk away story and here it goes. My entire life I grew up Democrat, right? However, since I was raised religious as Christian, there was a huge emphasis on personal responsibility and I took that to heart and it was just something that it's a trait today that I still think it's helped me through so much that I don't know how people function without having a sense of personal responsibility. So that's that. Other than that, everything that I've ever heard or learned was Democrat, Democrat, Democrat. Anything Republican was just out of the picture. And to me, that was interesting. I always heard that Republicans or the right was kind of they were racist, KKK, all this other stuff that I never saw any of this stuff going on. So I was like, hold up, let me question this for a second. And essentially, that's how I moved to the right from the left. I started to question things like, feminism and the things that they were talking about. I mean, at one point, I even was a feminist, so that just lets you know how deep in the blue I was. And it just got to a point where it's like, okay, the wage gap false. These rape statistics are false. These false, 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 false. And I was like, hold on for a second. Why is all this wrong? Then you realize, unfortunately, when you look into it, it's kind of a load of shit. It's kind of a lot of complaining that the feminist movement is gathering around. I wasn't with it. Same thing when it comes to social justice warriors. They're just complaining about things that I don't care about. Like last semester, actually it was this semester, I was in this men's group. We were talking about, black characters, or I don't know, it was something about the Black Panther, and a movie with a predominantly black role, and it's like we went from slavery to fighting for our rights to complaining about not being in movies or video games. Come on, come on. And it's like, I'm not one to complain. And I generally am sensitive to people's complaints, but it's like, if there's something worthy to complain about. So with my walkaway story, the last thing I want to say is that I left because the left are dogs. And by dogs, I mean, if you ever disagree with someone on the left, there's a word for you, and they're not going to like you if you disagree. The left can't stand anybody who disagrees. They're very an in-line group. You can't step out or you're on the right? And you have to agree with everything on the left. Even if you agree with 95% of things on the left, that 5% is enough for them to out you. They'll jump on you and pounce on you like dogs. It's actually happened to me. I posted on Facebook once or a few times lately, just opinions I have, like America being a great country, rape happening a lot less than we think, and there's no rape culture and stuff like that. And my friends, I don't know if we're even friends still, they jumped on me. Someone said, I should change my major. Someone said, wrong, dumb, or something like that. Or you're uninformed and homophobic, which is the funniest thing that I've ever been charged with. But that's an example of the intolerance on the left. And I find the right more tolerant. They're just more tolerant, not tolerant to bullshit, but tolerant to people who actually, try to think for themselves. And on the left, you're not allowed to do that. They play identity politics. You have to play your identity or you don't play the game at all. And that's how the left operates. And I decided to leave because I wasn't going to be bullied for my views politically or any of my worldviews. I was not going to be bullied. And I hope this story inspires people to start standing up for their morals, their values, and how they were raised. And don't let the left bully you. They'll try, and they'll try again. As long as you're staying strong, you're helping fight these ideologies that are just false and are even dangerous to an extent. And that's my walkaway story, folks. And if you have any questions, comments, or anything, feel free to message me or you comment down below. And if you could, please hit the subscribe button. Maybe, we can develop a community that can do greater things than just YouTube and just a laptop and a camera. So I'll see you guys soon. Peace.